you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? It's for my pastors and evangelists, I'm on the dance at. Preach now, preach, we step on the devil head, oh yeah. You heard what I said, we at the church and we ain't going nowhere. Shout, turn to my Christ, yeah. I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? It's for my pastors and evangelists, I'm on the dance at. Preach now, preach, we step on the devil head, oh yeah. You heard what I said, we at the church and we ain't going nowhere. Shout, turn to my Christ, yeah. I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? It's for my pastors and evangelists, I'm on the dance at. Preach now, preach, we step on the devil head, oh yeah. You heard what I said, we at the church and we ain't going nowhere. Shout, turn to my Christ, yeah. I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? It's for my pastors and evangelists, I'm on the dance at. Preach now, preach, we step on the devil head, oh yeah. You heard what I said, we at the church and we ain't going nowhere. Shout, turn to my Christ, yeah. I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? It's for my pastors and evangelists, I'm on the dance at. Preach now, preach, we step on the devil head, oh yeah. You heard what I said, we at the church and we ain't going nowhere. Shout, turn to my Christ, yeah. I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? It's for my pastors and evangelists, I'm on the dance at. Preach now, preach, we step on the devil head, oh yeah. You heard what I said, we at the church and we ain't going nowhere. Shout, turn to my Christ, yeah. I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? It's for my pastors and evangelists, I'm on the dance at. Preach now, preach, we step on the devil head, oh yeah. You heard what I said, we at the church. You don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? Yeah, yeah. I love God, you don't love God, what's wrong with you? Yeah. It's for my pastors and evangelists, I'm gonna dance that. Preach now, preach, we stop on the devil head, oh yeah.
Uh, yo, uh, yo, can y'all hear me? Let me know. And also, also, we have a connection issues too. So one of y'all ladies be on standby with some interview questions for DT Hope. When y'all ask him the questions, don't jump straight to the next question. Build interest in his answers so that we can develop more of a relationship and say now based on this young man. Give me the thumbs up and let me know that you guys can hear me. me the thumbs down. I had to switch devices. My connection was eerie, and I wanted to have a good podcast tonight. Give me the thumbs up if you guys can hear me. Let me know immediately. You might have to type the thumbs up twice in order for it to reach me in time. What's going on, everybody that's coming in? Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have one of the ladies on standby because my connection is acting very eerie. I'm gonna drop the link for DT Hope TV. Y'all welcome my brother Ann with warm arms. We know everybody already know this man. He's very popular, and let's go ahead and get him up here. I have so many questions, and I'm gonna just start them out the correct way. Very influential brother. I have so much to say about this young man tonight. Um, check my camera. All right. All right. He's always welcome to TSM Motivational Podcast Series. Podcast is brought to you by T Water, the brand of water that's been created throughout YouTube. You guys can go to TSM Entertainment, Google that, take you straight to the website where you can find my business catalog, also such as the sweater and the hat I'm wearing now and other TSM products. We stand for the kids. Please keep it PG, and we stand for the I'm here. Sorry about that. My hope this time I'll ring to a phone now. We got Hope in the building. Yo, DT.
Yeah, what's up, fam? Can you hear me?
Absolutely. How you doing, bro?
Oh man, doing great, bro.
Man, I gotta start this one out with this because a lot of people, and I don't know how you present yourself as a rapper or influencer. Which one are you?
Yes, sir. My name Deep. Um, I basically go by just like a positive influencer.
All right, so like every influencer or entertainer or rapper, they got one song or one thing that people like when they see them, it reminds them of that. And for me, like it's the actions speak louder than words. Every time I see you, that song comes up in my head. What was the influence behind that?
Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. Influence behind it,
How did you come about that song? Like, what made you even record that in the first place?
yeah, bro. Basically, I just took my testimony that I had, coming up, and I put it in gear, man, and start using. It was just led by the spirit, bro. I can't even say.
People see us influencers and they just see the videos and they see the certain parts of us, and they don't get to see the other sides. You are a giving dude. Like it was times I called you before, like, yo, Hope, some went down, I need you to look out for me, and you did it with no hesitation. And it's family that don't even give like that. What like how did you gravitate that mindset to where you was like, okay, I'm gonna be a guy. Like if somebody needed, I'm gonna have to. What was the mindset behind that?
Well, TSM, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a great question, bro. And I can basically say that, I remember when I was down and out, locked away in prison, couldn't get a dime. God always put people in my path that would help me, bro. And I never forgot that. I always kept that in my head. Like, if I ever was to get to the point to where I ain't saying I got everything or all this and that, but if I had a little bit of bread to share with somebody, I would basically taking care of me. I had a burden on my youth. So yeah, just staying positive. But we can always keep a positive mindset towards how everybody leans towards what they going through, you know. So yeah, bro,
Okay, so,
it was a
so
yeah,
let me ask you this because I'll look at you. I see your personality. I would never even known that a guy like you, even been to prison before. That you had to obviously change so much. Do you mind sharing at all what sent you to prison, and then like now you just a totally different. What gave you the charismatic that you have now? Like obviously you're doing something right. You're not in prison anymore. What was the change for you? What sent you to prison, and what made you change your mind, and what made you become the DT Hope that you are today, this positive, loving guy?
TSM. This, I was in 2013, bro, for, and just go out there in the young world, bro, not having the mindset of keeping the spirit first, fam. I was, I was in the worldly mindset, but when I went to prison, and so when I got out, the same way he put people in front of me when I was locked up was the same way he put people in front of me when I got out, and it allowed me to see what he was trying to take my path, and I never steered off that path, bro. Growing, and I kept telling myself every day is another day for, um, to a better lifestyle and a better way of. So yeah, so I did 6 years out, and I wanted to share my message with you. So that's why I came up with Hope TV. You know, hope. Everybody know what hope is. In the Hebrews 11:1, it says, "Faith is the substance of the things hoped for, evidence of the things not seen." So without the hope, you can't have the faith, bro. So I try to just apply that to every mindset how I attack things out here. Yes, sir.
When you was in prison, like, did you make a promise to yourself, or did you make like did you have some sort of strategy, and like, did you use that strategy, and is that what kept you out from outside of prison? And in addition to that, while you're answering that, what would you say to a young man that's like 18 years old and that's behind bars right now? If they can hear you right now, what would you say to them?
Um, my strategy, starting out with your first question, my strategy on staying out of prison was just sticking to the script of not being so much as to carnal minded, being spiritual minded, bro, and not having wants and needs that was kind of like carnal and stuff like that. So then that was my biggest issue when I was out. You know, I like the flashy things. You know, I wanted to be on the scene. I had the mindset of just being in the world, bro. And so the more I took myself out of the world and put myself in the spiritual mindset, more God helped up my blessing. And so I just planted that seed, kept watering it, bro. And if it was something like the face of the youth, 18 years old, about 24 years old, listen to your parents. Listen to your guidance that you have in your life. Because we might think as an adolescent we know it all because we all been there before, but our parents are there to tell us and guide us for a reason. We need to take heed, be teachers. You know, when I was 18 and 24 years old, I was hard headed. So I allowed myself to break myself down and be teachable. Now I can watch TSM on TV. Now I can watch Chris Brown. Take what they doing, and now I can create my own platform because why? I'm teachable. Whereas y'all listen, if you out there, you're going through something, take a different direction, take a different path.
So, are you proud of yourself with? Are you proud of yourself with the outcome from the transition to prison to now? In addition, question: are you using that? Are you using that experience that you went to prison to help younger people? Or help people use that experience to help other people?
Yes,
What and
Yes,
what's gonna be
sir.
your next?
Great question.
What's gonna be your next move?
Um, so yes, sir. What I want to do is I want to start getting into my community and talking to the youth and being able to be hands-on with the youth, bro. I want to go out to shelters. I want to go to the homeless shelters. My next move, yes, sir. My next move, I'm trying to get into these youth conventions, these youth programs, and sharing the message about hope and being a redeemer of hope, bro. Um, there's never an opportunity if we breathing that we can't change and turn our life around. So if you even if you're going through something, you still can be on the opposite side of that stick and be positive. So it's not over until it's over. So take that opportunity and be a redeemer of hope or be redeemed by hope in such manner. That's what I want to share to the youth and the community. And I want to start getting back. I want to get people on the podcast, on the live, and anybody that's want to share a testimony, I want to share those testimonies with people so that power can spread and be out into the atmosphere. Bro. We want to put that energy out into the atmosphere so we can get that blessing in return.
It seems like nowadays on social media, you can either be this popular character that does a lot of ethics, or you could be a voice that's really important. And for people that just like us, as the voice, it's a very slow. But some of us, the strong ones, go through it. We rather have that slow rise, or rather have that voice to help people, than to be super popular and doing all of these ethics. I know why I chose to have the voice, because I know I can at least touch one person. Why did you choose the voice over popularity?
Uh, um, I chose it, bro, because it had a true meaning behind it. You know, I didn't want to put on no facades in front of people, bro, because it almost makes you start out the gate, you just telling the field. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to carry that type of energy behind myself, especially I had already messed up in life with, like I said, my past in prison and stuff. So I didn't want to start out jumping out the gate with this false energy. I wanted to have students. That's why I said, be slow, do the whole. Faith, faith without works is dead. So if you got hope in the adjective form, what? You doing the hope. You got the faith. You rising on up. And guess what? His will, you will rise on up because like 4, 5, 29, and 12. For the things that he wants for us, man, we couldn't even imagine the things he wants for us in our life. So why even imagine? Just do what you might think will is and say, yeah, we gotta stay positive and we're gonna fight our battles, we're gonna stand in the gap and fight our battles. Uh, just stay focused, bro. We just June, what is it, June the 6th? Yeah, we about in the first week of June. It's time to turn up, bro. Bring that good energy. Now tell me about TSM. What influenced you, TSM, to come into the platform of YouTube and be a positive influence? Can you hear me, bro? Yeah. Hope TV, baby. We in here. I appreciate y'all all touching down, rocking with the boy. Like I said, TSM, that's a good brother of mine. Y'all stay tuned. You know, we bringing great content all year. We ain't playing. We want to motivate somebody to more positive, you know, be more about the spirit, blessings, because the fruits of his come on with it. Yeah.
I need you to drop all of your information so that these people know exactly how to reach you. Any Twitter, any TikTok, any other platforms besides YouTube that you want this audience to reach you from Reverb Nation. We also got on Apple you're watching. So drop all of your information so that we can get you connected more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I only got a TikTok, but I'm fairly new, so it ain't that much over there right now. But in the future, I will be dropping some content, you know, sharing some daily devotions and stuff. But yeah, I'll drop my link in the chat.
Inspiration for the people that's watching.
Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate you for having me on the chat, bro. I thank you for all the positive energy, man, and you know us coming together, bro, and trying to do something for real, bro. It really made me feel good, fam. Yeah, let's go. I'm dropping it right now.
DT, I love you guys. I gotta check out what's going on with my connection. I see y'all later on. Have a good one. I am your boy CS Rapper. Anybody actually the Superman Rapper? Let's